Welcome back to Revolution Witness News. Today we will be discussing the French Revolution with the peasant from Paris. So how is life and the poverty in the city these days?
Well, it's been the same, struggling to survive and all, but yeah, overall I feel great. I do have to say though, since King Louis and Marie Antoinette have ruled us, people have to pay taxes while the rich didn't. I just don't think that's very fair to the community at all. I also heard many rumors of King Louis and Marie Antoinette eating very well, while us less fortunate people have to fight to get food.
Oh, I see that you are a bit less fortunate than the others who live here.
Well, of course, I'm hungry and it's hard to support my family back home.
I understand where you're coming from, but I don't think that would pass with the king or queen. Well, actually...
Shoot, dude.
And now with the weather. Well, the weather today here in Paris is very sunny. The high today is 70 and the low is 50. In a nice warm day here in Paris. And the weather for tomorrow is going to be a rainy, cold day, so make sure to stay inside here in Paris. And now for our following sponsor, Bonjour Baguette.
Are you tired of spending €5 on mediocre bread? Well, now you can buy better bread at a better price. Peasant approved. At Bonjour Baguette, you can buy the best bread for only €2 a loaf. Just look at our satisfied peasant. Would you like to try some?
Sure. That's pretty good.
The reason why we made this company was that the peasants of France are too busy paying high taxes while the rich aren't. We thought that it was a great idea to lower the bread prices to only €2 instead of 5 because the peasants of Paris aren't so happy about it.
Not too happy about that. Neither are my friends. Bonjour Baguette.
Welcome back to Revolution Witness News. Now an exclusive interview with King Louis and Marie Antoinette. Well, how do you two think you're running the country?
I think we're running it swell, the perfect amount of taxes on peasants.
I agree, although I do get rather lonely in the palace all day with only food and servants to entertain me.
So how do you two spend your free time?
Well, my lady and I always go horseback riding in the afternoon. We always have wonderful meals through the day.
We sometimes have parties with other royal families, we'll watch a play every once in a while, and we sometimes go out for a walk in the courtyard. Yeah, we have a wonderful life.
Yes, indeed. We have such a lovely life. I don't know how anybody can hate us.
Well, actually, I've gathered up a good amount of information from residents who live here in this community. They have stated that you two are being quite unfair to them just because they are not nearly as fortunate or wealthy as the two of you.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I think this country is running rather smoothly. In fact, I think we're spoiling the peasants.
I also have no idea what you're talking about. This is quite insane if you ask me. Marie and I have been wonderful to our people.
Well, one of the peasants I interviewed stated that you are taxing the poor and not the wealthy. Is that true?
Well, of course we do. I mean, we are wealthy. I think we do enough for them. We shouldn't be taxed.
Yeah, but do you really think that's a fair decision to just tax the poor just because they can't do nearly as much stuff as you wealthy people can?
Absolutely. They must earn their spot to live in such a lavish life.
Well, alright, you heard it here, folks, from the king and queen themselves, live from Revolution Witness News. I'm Jay Cackley, and I'm signing off here in the Palace of Versailles. Good night, everybody.
Do you feel like you're balding? No worries. We have our trusty powder wig to cover that up. For only €10, you can buy your own fancy powder wig today. Just look how I looked back then. Disgusting, right? Look at me now, a handsome man with a full head of hair. If you buy this wig, you can even look as fancy as the king himself. Who wouldn't want that? So just come on down to the wig stop to get your own powder wig today. Or even throw in a handy rock if you stop by in the next 30 minutes. It's useful for so many things, like starting fires,
Toasty.
stirring soup,
That's pretty good.
and throwing at your neighbor's cat.
Stupid cat!
So stop in and get your wig today.
Breaking news. The peasants of France have revolted against the king and queen's laws of this country. Let's ask this young chap right here what's going on. Miss, can you please explain to us what is going on and what has triggered these peasants to be doing this right now?
We've had enough of the stupid king and queen's unfair laws. You say you want a revolution, we'll give it to ya. We're going straight to that palace to show them we've had it.
Us peasants are tired of being pushed around by our so-called rulers. Ah!
It looks like these peasants will soon be taking over the palace because of the way they have been treated. We're going to cut it off here for now, but be updated on what's happening here in France because King Louis and Queen Marie Antoinette may be soon dethroned, or worse, decapitated. I'm Jake Hackley again, and this has been another wild newscast of Revolution Witness News. Good night, everybody. Sir, we have a couple questions for you. Who are you again?
I'm one of the many maids of the king and queen.
So, how's everything going through the palace?
Well, you know, I have to wait on the king and queen 24/7, so it's kind of boring, but, you know, they feed me sometimes.
So, would you say it's fair or unfair?
Very unfair,
Why?
because I deserve more than what I get. I don't get paid.
Alright. So, how do you think they're running France?
Pretty groovy.
Alright.
No, whatever.
However, though, I do feel that the king and queen compared to the peasants are a little spoiled.
Well, the weather today is... Zach, stop! Well, how do you guys think you're running the country today?
Absolutely. They must.
What?
So you have to.
Breaking news. The
Thank
peasant-
you, man!
Sir, we have a couple questions.